Do you ever step out of a long, hot shower feeling a bit lightheaded, a little dizzy, or even breathless? Perhaps you just chalk it up to getting older, or maybe you think it's just the steam. But what if I told you that a common showering habit, one that many of us cherish, especially on a cold morning or after a long day, could actually be putting a surprising strain on your heart? It's a mistake so many seniors make, often without even realizing the silent toll it can take on their cardiovascular system. That comforting, steamy experience might be doing more than just relaxing your muscles. It could be secretly challenging your heart in ways you wouldn't expect. The painful reality is that this seemingly innocent daily ritual can sometimes lead to uncomfortable, even dangerous, situations if we're not careful. But there's a simple secret to making your shower a safe and beneficial part of your day again. In this video, we'll uncover this common mistake and look at several practical, easy-to-adopt habits that will protect your heart, keep you steady on your feet, and help you enjoy your shower safely for years to come. Make sure you watch right to the very end for something that might truly surprise you and change the way you think about your daily routine. Let's dive right into this critical first area that directly affects your heart when you shower, and that's the temperature of the water. For many of us, there's nothing quite like a piping hot shower to soothe tired muscles, warm us up, or simply wash away the day's worries. It feels wonderful, doesn't it? But here's the often overlooked truth that intense heat can have a significant and immediate impact on your body, especially for those of us in our golden years. When you step into very hot water, your body reacts instantly. Your blood vessels, particularly those close to the surface of your skin, start to dilate or widen. This is your body's natural response to try and cool itself down by allowing more blood to flow closer to the skin's surface, where heat can escape. Now, this sounds harmless enough, but consider what happens next. When these vessels widen, blood rushes away from your core and internal organs, including your brain, and pools towards your skin. To compensate for this sudden shift and ensure enough blood is still reaching your brain and other vital organs, your heart has to work much harder. It starts pumping faster, increasing your heart rate and putting additional stress on the cardiovascular system. For a young, healthy heart, this extra effort might be negligible, but for a senior heart, which might already have some age-related stiffening of arteries, or perhaps is managing conditions like high blood pressure, heart disease, or even just mild circulation issues, this sudden surge in effort can be a real challenge. You might not feel it as a sharp pain, but you could experience symptoms like lightheadedness, dizziness, a feeling of faintness, or even a sense of breathlessness. These aren't just minor inconveniences. They're signs that your heart is under strain and your brain isn't getting enough oxygen-rich blood. In more severe cases, this can lead to falls in the shower, which, as we all know, can have devastating consequences for older adults. The steam from hot water also plays a role here. It can reduce the amount of oxygen in the air you breathe, further compounding the issue for your heart and lungs, making you feel even more breathless or dizzy. So, what's the actionable step here? It's simple, but it requires a conscious shift. Aim for lukewarm water, not scalding hot. Think of it as a comfortable warmth rather than intense heat. When you first step in, let your body adjust gradually, if you prefer a warmer shower. Try starting with a slightly cooler temperature and slowly increasing it, rather than jumping straight into a hot blast. This gentle approach allows your blood vessels time to adapt and prevents your heart from having to suddenly go into overdrive. It's about being kind to your heart, letting it ease into the task rather than throwing it into a sudden sprint. This small adjustment in water temperature is perhaps the most significant change you can make to protect your heart during your daily shower. Now that we've discussed the crucial role of water temperature, let's move on to another often overlooked aspect of your showering routine that can also have a profound impact on your cardiovascular health. Moving on from temperature, another crucial aspect of your showering habit that often gets overlooked is simply how long you spend in there. Many of us enjoy a leisurely shower, letting the water run for what feels like ages, perhaps lost in thought or just enjoying the warmth. But for seniors, a long shower, especially a warm one, can exacerbate the very issues we just discussed regarding heart strain. The longer you're exposed to warm water and steam, the more your blood vessels remain dilated, and the harder your heart has to work to maintain adequate blood flow to your brain and other vital organs. This prolonged effort can lead to what we call orthostatic hypotension. When you finally step out, that sudden drop in blood pressure that makes you feel lightheaded, dizzy, or even causes you to lose your balance. It's that moment when you stand up after sitting or lying down for a while and feel like the room is spinning. Imagine that feeling, but compounded by the warm, vasodilating effects of a long shower, the increased risk of a fall, especially when you're wet and navigating a slippery surface, becomes a very real concern. So, the actionable tip here is to keep your showers concise. Aim for a duration of no more than 5 to 10 minutes. This might feel like a big adjustment if you're used to longer showers, but it's a small sacrifice for a significant gain in heart safety and fall prevention. Think of it as a quick, refreshing cleanse rather than a prolonged spa experience. You can still enjoy the benefits of cleanliness without unduly stressing your cardiovascular system. Now, let's talk about the environment itself. The bathroom. A steamy bathroom, while feeling cozy, can also be a hidden culprit. The hot, humid air reduces the overall oxygen available for you to breathe. And for someone with underlying respiratory issues or even just age-related lung changes, this can make breathing more difficult. Your heart, sensing less oxygen, may again try to compensate by beating faster, creating more strain. So, proper ventilation in your bathroom is absolutely key. If you have an extractor fan, make sure it's on before you even turn on the water and keep it running for a good 10-15 minutes after you've finished. If you don't have a fan, or if it's not very effective, simply crack open a window or leave the bathroom door slightly ajar if privacy allows to allow fresh air to circulate. This simple step helps to dissipate the steam, keeps the air fresher, and reduces the risk of that heavy, suffocating feeling that can lead to dizziness. It also helps prevent mold and mildew, which is a bonus for overall home hygiene. Another often overlooked aspect related to your shower routine is what you do before and after. Hydration is paramount. Our bodies are mostly water, and every system relies on it. When you take a warm shower, you lose fluids through sweating and evaporation. If you're already a little dehydrated, this can compound the issue of blood pressure drops and increased heart rate. So, an excellent habit to adopt is to drink a glass of water before you step into the shower. Not a huge amount. Just a regular glass of plain water. And then, once you're out, drink another glass. This helps to maintain your blood volume, which in turn helps your heart not have to work as hard to keep blood flowing where it needs to go. Think of it like topping up your car's fluid levels before a long drive. You want everything running smoothly. Finally, let's talk about preparation and transitions. Many falls in the shower happen not just during the shower, but stepping in or out. Having a non-slip mat both inside and outside the shower or tub is non-negotiable. Consider installing grab bars inside the shower and next to the toilet, where you might also need support. These aren't just for people with mobility issues. They are excellent preventative measures for anyone. If you find yourself frequently lightheaded or unsteady, a shower chair or bench can be a real game changer. It allows you to sit down, reducing the gravitational pull on your blood, which helps maintain blood pressure and reduces the strain on your heart. When you're ready to get out, do it slowly. Avoid sudden movements. Sit for a moment if you're on a shower chair, or just stand still for a few seconds before stepping out. Dry yourself off slowly and deliberately. Rushing can lead to a sudden drop in blood pressure and a loss of balance. It's about being mindful and deliberate in every movement. By making these small yet impactful adjustments to your shower length, bathroom ventilation, hydration habits, and pre- and post-shower routines, you're actively safeguarding your heart and significantly reducing your risk of falls. Next, we'll dive into a couple more subtle but equally important habits that can make a world of difference for your showering safety and heart health. Now that we've covered the crucial points of water temperature, shower duration, bathroom ventilation, and hydration, let's explore a couple more subtle, yet incredibly powerful habits that can further protect your heart and overall well-being during your daily shower. The first of these is about listening to your body, truly paying attention to the signals it sends you, especially as we age. Our bodies are remarkably good at communicating. If only we take the time to tune in during your shower. Be acutely aware of any changes in how you feel. Are you starting to feel unusually warm, even after adjusting the temperature? Is there a hint of dizziness, even slight? Are you feeling more breathless than usual? Or perhaps a sudden surge in your heart rate? These are not feelings to push through or ignore. They are your body's alarm bells, telling you that something is not quite right, and that your cardiovascular system might be under undue stress. If you notice any of these sensations, dizziness, lightheadedness, weakness, nausea, or a racing heart, the immediate action is to calmly and safely get yourself out of the shower. Don't try to tough it out. Turn off the water. Open the door or window for fresh air. And if possible, sit down immediately on a sturdy chair or even on the floor if you feel you might fall. Take slow, deep breaths. This is where having those grab bars or a shower chair can be a true lifesaver. Never feel embarrassed about needing to sit down or ask for help. Your safety and health are paramount. This isn't about being weak. It's about being wise and proactive. Learning to recognize these early warning signs and acting on them promptly can prevent a minor discomfort from escalating into a serious health incident. It's a habit of self-awareness and self-care that becomes increasingly vital as we age. Building on that idea of self-awareness, let's talk about the final, and perhaps most surprising, habit: understanding the importance of your morning routine. Before you even step into the shower, many of us wake up, perhaps get out of bed a bit quickly, and then rush straight into the shower. This rapid transition from a horizontal, resting state to an upright, active one, especially before your body has fully woken up and adjusted, can put a significant strain on your heart. When you're lying down, blood flow is relatively even throughout your body. When you stand up suddenly, gravity pulls blood downwards towards your legs and feet, for your brain and heart to continue receiving adequate blood supply. Your blood vessels need to constrict slightly and your heart needs to increase its rate and force of pumping. This is a normal process. But in seniors, this system can sometimes be a little slower or less efficient, leading to that feeling of lightheadedness or dizziness upon standing. We call this postural hypotension or orthostatic hypotension, and it's a leading cause of falls, not just in the shower, but throughout the day. So, the surprising habit is this: ease into your morning. When your alarm goes off, don't just spring out of bed. Instead, take a minute or two to wake up gradually. Wiggle your toes and fingers. Stretch your arms and legs. Then, slowly roll onto your side and push yourself up to a seated position at the edge of your bed. Sit there for a minute or two, letting your body adjust to the upright position. Take a few deep breaths. You might even consider drinking that first glass of water we talked about during this time. Only when you feel steady and clear-headed should you slowly stand up and make your way to the bathroom. This seemingly small habit of a gradual morning transition allows your blood pressure to stabilize, your heart to adjust its rhythm, and ensures that your brain is getting sufficient blood flow before you even think about stepping into the shower. It reduces the initial stress on your cardiovascular system, setting you up for a much safer and more comfortable showering experience. It's about respecting your body's need for gentle transitions, especially in the morning. This simple pause, this moment of self-care before the day truly begins, can be a game changer for your heart health and fall prevention. So, there you have it. We've talked about the crucial impact of water temperature, aiming for that comfortable lukewarm rather than scalding hot. We've emphasized keeping your showers concise, ideally under 10 minutes, to prevent unnecessary heart strain and reduce the risk of dizziness upon exiting. We also highlighted the importance of proper bathroom ventilation to ensure you're breathing fresh, oxygen-rich air, rather than dense, steamy humidity. And we covered the vital role of hydration, reminding you to drink a glass of water before and after your shower to support healthy blood volume and pressure. Then, we dove into the importance of active listening to your body, recognizing those early warning signs like dizziness or a racing heart, and knowing when to safely exit the shower and sit down. This self-awareness is a powerful tool in preventing mishaps. And finally, we explored that surprising, yet incredibly effective habit of a gradual morning transition, taking a moment to sit up slowly and allow your body to adjust before you even stand up to head to the bathroom. This simple pause dramatically reduces the risk of lightheadedness and falls right at the start of your day. Remember, these aren't complex medical procedures or expensive solutions. These are simple, actionable adjustments to your daily routine, habits that are entirely within your control. They are about making your daily shower a safe, refreshing, and enjoyable experience, rather than a hidden source of stress for your heart. Small changes really can make a big difference, not just to your physical health, but to your peace of mind and overall happiness. You deserve to feel safe and confident in your own home, and especially during such a fundamental part of your day. We hope this video has shed some light on a topic that often goes unaddressed and has empowered you with practical steps you can take starting today. We'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Have you experienced any of these sensations we've discussed? What are your own tips for a safer shower? Sharing your experiences can help others in our wonderful community. If you found this video helpful and want to see more content focused on living your best, healthiest life at every age, please take a moment to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people who could benefit from this information. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell, so you won't miss out on our future videos packed with practical advice just for you. Thank you for spending this time with us. Live your best life at every age.